This is it.
Don't get scared.
Today's the day for the new Sumo Springs on our van.
If I ordered the right ones.
Oh, we did.
That'd make good video.
That would. So we're going over to our friend's house. We're going to kind of do it in his driveway, lift the van. I don't know what all it's going to entail. I think one side we're going to remove the tire.
I don't know.
We don't know what we're doing. You guys will find out. But before we go there to do that, we wanted to show you a before shot of what it's like going over speed bumps in our 2016 Roadtrek Zion SRT on the Dodge 2500 chassis.
The Ram Promaster. So we'll see. We're gonna try to put a camera film in the area where the new Sumo Spring will replace the old bump stop, and she'll stand behind the van while I drive over a speed bump, and then I'll have one on the dash pointing back. I'm not sure what kind of, if it'll actually show how much the van moves, but we'll just try to do some fun stuff with it.
Yeah.
And try to put it all together, and maybe I'll also measure. Oh
yeah, before and after.
The height before and after. But when I go over the speed bump, I'm going to be going over one at an angle, because if you drive over a speed bump straight, you don't really notice that much. But if you hit it at an angle or any type of dip in the road, if you hit it at an angle, the van really rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
So I'm really hopeful that this helps that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
And gives us a little bit of ground clearance.
Yeah, they say about 1 inch, so we're going to do our own non-scientific measurements.
Oh, this is going to be scientific. I'm going to have the tape measure certified before we do this.
This is vagabond science. All right, let's go hit those speed bumps.
Okay, Irene's outside filming, and Pistol's my co-pilot. Ready?
So we went over some speed bumps.
We mounted a GoPro underneath the van by the spring, pointing at the current bump stop. So hopefully it kind of show what it looks like. Probably doesn't show it as dramatic as it feels.
Yeah.
When you're in the van, it's just...
And especially in the back. I've sat in the back when we've had, you know, company, and I've ridden back there. It's a pretty rough ride back there. Really, every bounce you feel. So I'm hoping this will eliminate some of that. So we're gonna get to our friend Lyle Dan's, and we're gonna take a measurement first before we start anything, and then we'll.
I hope we don't forget, because I hate to have to take
No, that's why I just said it out loud. It's like we're gonna measure this. All right, let's do it.
Let's get the tape measure out right now so we don't forget.
Okay, good plan.
The certified tape measure. Hi, Pistol. You gonna help? So we're gonna replace the passenger side first, and we're actually gonna pull the rear tire and wheel off on this one. It doesn't appear you have to, but just for purposes of showing the video and what it actually looks like, we're gonna take it off and do it without the tire and wheel on this side. And we're gonna use the jack that comes with the van, right? Just to see how that works. After 2 years of driving around, we thought we'd test our equipment out and see what that was like.
Gear check. All right, let's do it. that all there is to it?
That's it.
I guess that's it.
That's pretty simple. It's gonna be beer 30 in no time. Sweet. Isn't that crazy? The difference?
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, I'm gonna put this tire and wheel back on.
So we're not taking the tire off on this side. We'll see how this goes.
Stepping away.
Yep, so this is the side that has our black and gray tank close to the tire, so we'll see where the jack needs to go.
Aspirator box covers where the designated spot for the jack's supposed to go.
So now what? You make it
Time
up.
out, gotta do some thinking.
The workaround was...
Yeah, we just used some wood, got it blocked, was able to find a place we could safely jack it up with wood. We've got a safety jack on the back.
Lots of safety measures happening here. It's not ideal because they've covered up where the jack actually should go, but he's made it work. So let's see if he can't get in there and get that out of there. Spring on. Okay, so tell me what you got.
31 and a half.
So
1 inch.
1 whole inch. They are officially installed.
The one bad thing for me is the bikes I have mounted on the back. Before we did this, I could just barely get the top mounting strap off the mountain bike on my very tippy toes. So I actually was able to get up there last night and figure a way to do it. I have to stand on the
Rhino step.
the Rhino step, and so yeah. But we're getting ready to drive out the driveway of a friend's house, and it kind of goes down, and there's a pretty good
Yeah, a
twist
nice
in the
little
road.
twisty angle. And then we're going to take you back to the same exact spot where we filmed going over speed bumps yesterday. So we're kind of comparing apples to apples. We'll get that camera mounted underneath when we get back over there, and we'll check out the ride.
I'm scared.
For some reason, my brain is like, oh my gosh, we're so much taller now. I hope we don't tip over. Oh, Pistol. What do you think? I mean, it feels good. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a huge difference rock-wise. Because coming out of there, normally it's really like this. And this time, it was just like barely bump, bump. You could feel it when it hits the shock and how much higher the shock is.
Wow.
Wow. So far, amazing difference. I mean, noticeable difference.
Just turning sharp corners, usually you can kind of feel it sway a little bit, but
Yeah.
it feels really sturdy.
Solid. Okay, let's get back to those speed bumps.
Okay, Pistol. Same speed bumps with the new Sumo Springs. Let's see what happens.
we'll see what the video picked up there, but let's just tell you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the video is going to show.
Oh, I think Pistol has a cold or allergies.
I'm not sure what the video is going to show, but just the feel of, you don't have all the sag. It just feels soft and rocky and before, and now it just feels solid. And you go over the bumps, it still does it, but it's not this.
You're stopped. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it's a noticeable difference.
The biggest difference is not the speed bumps.
Right.
Going over them straight like you're supposed to definitely feels better. You go over the bump and it stops. It doesn't just
Yeah.
bounce. But just driving down roads that are kind of uneven, you know, the pavement's kind of like dips and sags. It doesn't. Usually you're kind of just rocking
It
around.
rocks. Yeah, but
Yeah, it's a noticeable, more.
less rocky ride.
I don't know.
Does this make sense? What we're trying to say is it is a very noticeable difference on the good side. It's definitely an inexpensive modification that we should have done a long time ago.
Hey,
Yeah.
and if you happen to be in our area, wherever we're at, traveling the country, and you're gonna install it, if we're there, give me a call.
We're traveling bump stop repair
No, it was very simple.
replacement service.
For free.
Yeah, we just like helping people out. That's what I love about this community, our viewers and viewers, and everybody is so friendly and so willing to share information. We're not the type of people, as I'm sure you've come to find out if you've watched us, we don't really do a lot of research before we kind of just jumped right into this and lucked out because we got an amazing vehicle. So we've actually kind of relied on other people. They've told us, like, for instance, about these Sumo Springs, and it seemed like a great idea, so we did it. Had we done research, we probably would have had them a long time ago.
Yeah, I highly recommend them. And just the fact that we have another inch of clearance in the back where you have
Yeah,
the electrical outlet, you know, the
that's
stuff.
going to make a huge difference.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
All in all-
alright. There's our Sumo Spring video, you guys. Highly recommend.
carry on.
Carry on.